Thank you, Mr. Hem, for accepting our invitation to join a one-day workshop for HTMi. I suppose we have completed almost 20 years association with HTMi, right?
Yeah.
Advent and HTMi has been working for last 20 years.
True.
So this 20 years of journey with Advent and HTMi has been always a success story, right?
True.
And in last 20 years, we have never seen any single visa rejection, right?
Keeping finger crossed.
Keeping finger crossed, right? Now, I just want to know from your side that if you can elaborate to the audience about HTMi as an institute, how HTMi has been transformed as an institute starting from its inception.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sarkar. Well, first of all, I would like to introduce HTMi. What exactly HTMi stands for? HTMi stands for Hotel and Tourism Management Institute. Well, actually, the name itself clarifies that we are one of the most pioneer and prestigious hotel management school in Switzerland, and we are maintaining our top rank position in Switzerland. We generally offer the programs hospitality management, hotel management, tourism management, culinary arts, and one of the very unique program which we offer at our campus, that is European baking and pastry arts. So when we talk about the unique program, we have a very hand-picked faculty, and we have a very high qualified faculty available with us. We are not a simple kind of a campus institution. We are basically a business management, hospitality business management school. We have two campuses. Our campus name is called Hotel Marienthal and Hotel Panorama, and the students, those are going to study with us for their future studies. They don't have to find or struggle for the accommodation. They are staying with us on campus, and all the students are within the campus in a very safe environment, right? And all their food are in a very hygienic atmosphere, very hygienic conditions. The food are being prepared for our students. So the purpose of HTMi is basically we make the leaders for hospitality industry.
Okay, as we all know that the tagline of HTMi is come as a student and leave as a manager. I can assure you from my side that in last 20 years, we have given many students to HTMi, we have recommended many students to HTMi, and all the students has been transformed into a manager, right? So I just want to know what is the secret of internship and placement that HTMi provide which other institute cannot. What is the secret behind it?
Well, honestly speaking, Mr. Sarkar, there is nothing secret. It's a very simple manner. We believe in quality, not quantity. So we recruit the very selective number of students from more than 49 to 50 different nationalities, different countries. And all our students are very carefully screened, interviewed by the respective country managers, regional managers, and then the documents are being forwarded to our specialized team at the campus, and we filter every student's documents very carefully, very minutely, and then we issue the offer letter. And before issuing the offer letter, we make sure that the student get the best education through us, and The purpose, as you asked the question, what is the secret behind of HTMi internship and placement 100% success, is basically we are a live hotel. Campus is a Hotel Mariental and Hotel Panorama. So name of campus itself clarifies that we have all facilities available within the campus. Like our students from the very first day, they get the exposure to know what exactly the coffee shop is, what exactly sauna, or what exactly a bakery look like. So they have a knowledge, they get the basic knowledge from the very first day. So this is the advantage with HTMi and for the HTMi students. And then in Switzerland, the most of the hotels and restaurants, they knows about HTMi infrastructure. So they prefer to recruit the students for their hotels and restaurants as an intern. They prefer that the student should come from HTMi, and HTMi students always get the preference. Apart from this, when these two parameters are being completed, then our student also get the top positions or management positions in global hotel companies for their placement.
I've also seen in my last 20 years association with HTMi that not only a hotel management student, like the students who has completed their hotel management from India goes to HTMi for their masters, but we have seen students with a background in commerce, with background in business administration, with background in BSc, or might be in background in arts. They went to HTMi for their masters or postgraduate diploma program and successfully established themselves into a service industry or hospitality industry. So how you are confident that a commerce student, right, who has done a BCom from India, right, and they can enroll for a postgraduate diploma in hospitality management, how confident you are that within a short span of time you can convert them, right, and can make them professional, particularly fitted for the hospitality industry. So what is this procedure? Means how you people get so much confidence?
Okay, it's a very general formula, very simple and standard formula. Well, all our managers, respective country managers, are well qualified and with the hospitality management education. So all our managers have a background from the hotel management, culinary, or tourism. So when we select these students, we do not actually give the counseling or a suggestion or a guideline to a student very simple manner. It's not custom. It's basically as per the student's profile, we suggest the programs. As you mentioned, the student comes from the commerce background and they are successful with us. So if a student is coming from commerce background, as per our course content, we are not teaching simply cooking,
housekeeping or F&B
or food
right,
service.
Right.
No, we have basically our programs are actually designed with hospitality finance, business accounting, destination marketing, profit and loss. So the student who is coming from
revenue management,
right, a student who is coming from the commerce background, so we give them a basic foundation education of hospitality. Along with this, we give them an education that yes, you are going to be a finance controller or a night auditor for the service industry, and that is the reason our students are very much successful.
Excellent. So as you all know that if anyone chooses Switzerland as their educational destination, they get a mandatory internship option, which has been guaranteed by not only by the institute but by the Swiss government as well. So presently, if a students enroll to HTMi, so what is the basic pay package on internship they are going to get, and what is going to be the duration of that internship?
Well, in this regard, Mr. Sarkar, internship is basically not optional.
It's a mandatory thing in
It's a mandatory requirement, and it is compulsory for every student to undergo for this 5 months of internship. And this is basically arranged by HTMi for every students. And as of now, the current salary or the gross salary is being offered by the employers is Swiss francs 2,190.
And if we convert into Indian currency, how much is going to be?
It comes approximately 1,90,000 or 1,95,000.
That's a huge amount of earning for a student.
You're right. It's a huge amount of earning for the students. But we as a institution make sure that the student get value for money, and they get value for money in two ways: best atmosphere, safe atmosphere, and quality education with quality internship, and you can say they learn and earn back.
So you mean to say that if a student goes to HTMi for a 1-year program, the first 5 months is going to be absolutely theory, no part-time jobs is allowed, right? And next 5 months is going to be an internship, right?
Right. Yes.
And during the internship, they will be earning somewhere around 1,95,000 Indian currency. That's a huge earning, right?
Yes. As you said, first 5 months they are not allowed to work part-time. Well, it's not required actually, because they're all food, accommodation, medical insurance, excursion is covered within the fee, and our fee is very reasonable in comparison to any other hotel school in Switzerland. And apart from this, our student also study with Apple technology. So every student study with Apple technology, with the advanced technology, and in next 5 months when he or she is working, they get very handsome salary.
So if a student wants to apply for the upcoming intake, which I suppose is the Jan is the upcoming intake, right? If a student wants to apply for Jan intake, whether there is any scholarship opportunity available for the Indian students?
Very good question, Mr. Sarkar. Very recently we have introduced a very good amount of scholarship for our valuable students, depending upon his or her IELTS score. So before applying, or if the student has already got the IELTS score, before he submit his application, he can always evaluate himself through us and submit his IELTS score, and scholarship will be offered.
Okay, not only IELTS score, you can also write the TOEFL examination, and nowadays the TOEFL examination has been upgraded with a modern system. So it is a 2 hours test and it's very easy. So at last but not the least, Mr. Hem, thank you for accepting the invitation from Advent Education and joining us for the recruitment roadshow that we have concluded. So what is your take? How you like the roadshow? When you interacted with a student from Eastern India, so what you can say about the quality of the students?
Well, Mr. Sarkar, as you are aware that Eastern India students are basically readily prepared, and they have their own mind to make their career. And it's been over 20 years. We always get a very filtered and very quality student from Advent Education, and that is the reason it is basically making us to come back again to your office and take your support for the quality students recruitment.
Thank you, Mr. Hem, and we are looking forward to have some similar activity in some other cities in India as well.
Definitely.
Yeah? Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Pleasure
you.
talking.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.